Hey guys, this is Mijaelle and today on Heartbeats we're talking to Sash. She runs Emalyth, who do the Arts Expo. She is also a band promoter and operations manager and all-round force in the SA metal scene, so I hope you guys enjoy. So, Sash, where did your passion for music and art originate?
I'd say music, especially the kind of live music scene, I got into when I was in high school. A friend of mine's brother played in a band and she would drag me out to go and watch him, and so that was pretty much how it started. Art, I've always been into art.
Do you do art yourself? Or?
Not at all, no. I can't even draw a stick man, but I've always enjoyed art. I remember being young and always like googling pictures and printing them, putting them in my bedroom.
In 2009, you started Emalyth. What did you notice about the music and art scene at that time that spurred you to action?
There were a lot of things that were being done that I felt weren't being done right and properly. Okay. So I had a whole bunch of ideas about how to do shows and how I would run them in terms of the organisation that a lot of people seem to think would work. So I thought, okay, well, let's try it and see how it goes. I also knew a lot of artists that never really displayed any of their work because it wasn't sort of gallery material, popular material.
The gallery material is very...
So I had this idea. I was sitting at a friend's house and she had her art on the wall and I was like, well, a lot of the people we know like this kind of art. A lot of people come to my shows. Why not join the two together and see how it would work out? And it seems to have done well.
Oh, that's cool, man. And then when did you manage your first band or artist, and what did you learn from that whole experience?
The first sort of real band that I managed, they were called Kilatoria. They were really young guys from Toronto. They were like still in school at that time, and I took them on because I knew that I could make them a better band. Not musically, but just in terms of the admin and the PR and the promotion and booking shows and stuff like that. So I took them on, it must have been about 2011, 2012,
oh, okay, cool.
Around there. So that was quite later on. And what did I learn? Band members are like school children. I learned a lot of admin skills, a lot of networking skills and people skills, how to approach situations and schmoozing. I learned the art of schmoozing.
Okay, cool. And have you always had a natural ability to organise?
I think so, yeah. Part of the schmoozing is people skills, so I know a lot of people and that sort of social capital helps me a lot when I need to put things together. So I have an idea and then I think, okay, well, who do I know that would be able to come in and make it happen with me? So I think it does come quite easily when you know a lot of people and you know what skills they have. The most enjoyable part is seeing like a band rising up to success. So one of the bands that I managed played a really amazing show at Obi one year, and they were on the main stage and they had this massive crowd and I was just backstage watching this, and that was one of the best moments. The worst moments are probably trying to get, 6 grown men on the same path and to agree on the same thing and on a way forward. Everyone always has their opinions, and especially when it's not your project, the band's not yours, it's the member of the band. So you can give advice and tell them this is what you need to do, but ultimately it comes down to their choice. So, so that can be extremely frustrating.
Yeah, it's kind of delegate. Yeah. And what experience have you gained by working with G Promotions?
G Promotions is absolutely fantastic. It was run by Jen Watkins. She was manager of Haggis and Bong and several other well-established bands, and she'd been around for a long time, and she was getting really busy and needed someone to help her. So I learned a lot of professionalism and formalism as well. I remember I had a performance contract for bands at shows, and she read it and she just laughed at it. She was like, this is ridiculous. This is what a real contract looks like.
Oh wow, that's cool.
So a lot of that, and definitely the more professionalism and more, what's the word I'm looking for? becoming more assertive, and less trying to please everyone, more this is how it's going to be, fall in line. So I learned a lot of that from her. And various things, like I said, contracts, sponsorship proposals.
That kind of expertise, you know?
Yeah, and also she definitely opened a lot of avenues for me as well in terms of that networking and connection.
Oh, cool, man. And I've heard a lot of people say that the alternative metal scene, that everybody's like family. Why is that?
I think because it's such an ostracized and small scene, but it's definitely not very family vibe. There's a lot of factions and cliques, and a lot of in-house fighting can happen, a lot of jealousy. But then also, I like to think of our events as very much that family vibe. Everyone that does come to our events, I don't think has beef or animosity with other people. We're all there for the music, for the good time, to see, you know, the bands from other provinces that we haven't seen in a while and enjoy. And so, being sort of the outside of the music scene, the ostracized black sheep of the music community, does make us identify with each other more, you know, like any sort of genre or subculture identifies with each other based on the music, the dress, the arts that people enjoy. So I think that's the thing about our shows and our community. It's a very niche space, and so there's that identification, and we know that we're a small number of people that we can relate better. I think possibly. Like we don't get a lot of opportunities to be on television or be on radio, you know. And that's not just a South African metal scene thing, it's internationally.
Because you guys are so out there.
Such a different, you know, we're not the mainstream, which makes us special. So we can't expect to be
trading the one for the other, you know.
They do walk hand in hand,
And then when you're talent spotting, what do you look for in an artist that says, I want to work with that person?
The enthusiasm, definitely. The enthusiasm and the ability to work hard, I think, outweighs talent. You know, there's a saying, if you have a pie chart, it's 90% hard work, 10% talent. So how much work they put in to what they're doing is very, very important, I think, you know. If I was out at a show, it would be how fast do they set up? How do they interact with the crowd? How do they speak to the sound engineer? I look a lot for professionalism. And for example, selecting the bands that we did for the Arts Expo, I listened to their music, but I also went onto their page to see how involved are they with the community. Do they promote their shows? Do they make a hoo-ha out of it? Because that affects me. I don't, you know, you could be the best band in the world, but
a secret,
And then as an organizer, what does that do for me? That doesn't bring me feet through the door.
No.
We're going to pay for the stage that the band's playing on. So that's a big thing for me, and it's a thing I don't think a lot of bands realize either. That it's not just about how good you are, it's also about how hard you work.
And what traits do the most successful bands have?
Parents.
Really?
Yeah, parents. Because if you think about it, in this country, you know, to be a full-time musician is expensive. It's your gear and it's your equipment, and if you want to do it full-time, your gigging and your touring is not going to cover your rent and your petrol and your strings. So to be honest with you, in my experience, majority of the successful people in our genre
are very supportive parents.
Parents,
That's so cool, actually. That's really like it.